Hi everybody, I am here with a video to show you guys the process of measuring your nails. The cool thing about this method that I thought about is that you don't need any kind of measuring stick or any kind of measuring tape or anything. What we're going to do is actually use the masking tape that you see and a pen, as well as your smartphone, an app on your smartphone, to create a your own millimeter measuring tape. So what you're going to want to do is, for starters, go ahead and go in your app store and download a ruler app. I believe any ruler app will work. I just used whatever the ruler app, the first one I saw on the Apple Play Store, downloaded it, and that is what you see right now. What I did was go ahead and place the masking tape over my phone, literally stick it on my phone right in between the millimeter centimeter lines. What I did was I used the top lines, and I took my tape and I literally placed it in between the lines. So horizontally placed it in between. So there was a little bit peeking out at the top and there was a little bit underneath the tape. So I was able to trace it perfectly. And if you can see on my tape that every other line is short and every other line is long. That helps me differentiate, the lines, and helps me be able to count them better, to be able to get a better measurement. What I do suggest is that you actually use more than one piece of tape. I would recommend creating like 3 of these, just to make sure that you can like cross-reference your measurements. Make sure that each one is accurate, because you could draw the lines incorrectly on one and then your measurements are all off. But if you do this and do it not perfectly, but as best as you can, this is going to work out perfect. So what I did was, after I drew the lines, I went ahead and numbered them off, every 5, 10, 15, 20 to 25, and that way it's just easier to count later on. Next, we're going to talk about measuring your nail. The important thing that you want to focus on is that you are only measuring from the sidewall to sidewall, which I'm showing you here what a sidewall is. You want to make sure that you go down into the middle, about halfway through your nail. Normally that's where the widest part of your nail is, at least on me it is. So wherever the widest part on your nail is, you want to make sure that you start there, or place the tape there, and you want to make sure that the first line of your millimeter measurement tape is tucked into that free edge. I'm sorry, not the free edge. I'm sorry, the sidewall. Make sure it's tucked into the sidewall, and then make sure the other side is tightly tucked into the other sidewall, and that will create a perfect measurement. And again, you want to make sure that you are doing this more than once, more than twice. Well, I wouldn't say more than twice. 2 is good. 2 times is good. If you're getting the same measurement after you've done it, more than once with a different tape, because again, you're going to want to make at least 2 or 3 of these measurement tapes, and you're going to want to cross-reference each measurement. So if you do it and you get the same measurement every time, then perfect. Go ahead and write that down like I'm doing now. I got a 14, and I'm going ahead and writing 14 at the bottom. Normally, if I were doing all of my nails, I would start with my thumb and work my way to my pinky and write those measurements down right beside each other. And then once I have all my measurements, I'll go ahead and take it to the nail size chart. The nail size chart is going to literally tell you, based off the millimeters that you have, what size nail that you will need to put down for me, or what size nail that I will need to make for you. Since I got a 14 millimeter measurement, I am going to take that to my size chart to determine that I need a size 3 nail for my ring finger. So what I'm going to do is write the number 3 right underneath the number 14 on my tape. And I'm going to do that for every nail that I have. Okay, so all 10 fingers, all 10 nails need to be measured in order to get the best, most accurate measurement. It's very, very important that you at least try to get a measurement for each one of your nails, all 10 of them, because you want to make sure that your hands are, the same. Sometimes people have fingers that are bigger than others. On the other hand, hands are bigger than others on the other side. So you just want to make sure that everything matches up. And after you got your measurements, you also want to make sure you are looking at the standard sizes. If your numbers are dead on and they match the extra small, medium, or large numbers that are listed under standard sizes, you can go ahead and just say you want a large set, or you want a medium set, or a small set, or an extra small set. There may be 1 or 2 numbers that are off. If you're requesting a custom set, then definitely just let me know your measurements exactly. But if you're looking on my site and you see that there's a large set and you are close to a large, then you can go ahead and purchase that large set. You want to normally go up a number. So if you see that all 4 numbers match in the medium category, then you probably want to stick with the medium category. But if you see that only 2 numbers match in the medium category, you may want to just go ahead and upgrade to a large. That way you can file them down just a little bit to fit better. It's better to go bigger than to go smaller. So if you have any questions on that, just let me know. DM me, message me, get in contact with me, however you can get in contact with me, and I'll be more than happy to have a consultation with you, and we determine exactly, what your sizes are.